Hey there, I'm Kevin Downey, and I run a boutique agency called Kevin M. Downey, where we help B2B companies with their sales and marketing efforts. You can visit our website at kevinmdowney.com. Okay, today's video, super quick one. I had this topic come up a couple of times in the last few weeks, a little bit behind on doing videos, but I said, I've got to talk about that very quickly. Why are sales reps failing in B2B in the United States these days? It is not a sales problem. It is a business development problem. And business development is a marketing function. It is not a sales function. So the solution to that for companies is that when you hire sales reps, if their ongoing relationship is they have an ongoing relationship with the customer, right? They're going to cross-sell, upsell, fill in inventory, yada, yada, whatever. They're an account executive, account manager kind of role. If they're that kind of sales, they have to go out, and it is required that they build their customer base, right? They're going to have to do the cold outreach, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So we still want to hire for the wiring pattern using our psychometric assessment. We want to hire for the wiring pattern for sales. We call it hybrid sales, but it's basically someone that needs to do cold outreach, business development, build their customer base. But then at the end of the day, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's primarily a sales role, right? But their problem is that the front end, the business development, is challenging for them, right? Mostly they just don't want to do it because sales success really is an effort thing, and business development is 100% an effort thing, almost. So it comes down to business development. So how do you solve this in a company? So you've got to get the reps motivated to do their outreach. It's a requirement for the job. If they don't do it, they don't have a job. There's no job, right? That's one thing. Sometimes it makes more sense, though, to drive them leads via other mechanisms, whether it's email like we do for clients, or you've got a dedicated BDR team that's doing cold outreach to just find decision maker and some level of pain point and then hand them to sales. So sales is not hunting down who the decision maker is and all that stuff. Like that's another way to solve that problem is try to really give a big uptick, a big supercharge behind that rep to help them, shortcut to getting to the right person in sales process and all that kind of stuff, right? That's ultimately how you solve that problem. But remember, when we're hiring, and we talk about this in another video, sales reps don't fail because they can't sell. They don't fail because in most cases they don't understand your products and services. They're not properly trained on them. They don't really believe in them. In most cases they do. It's the business development side that's the problem, and it's because business development is so hard today. And again, it's a marketing function, it's not a sales function. So because you're not in a selling scenario until you have a decision maker who has a pain point, right? Until you have that, and that's a lead, until you have that, it's not a sales process. It's a business development process, right? That's a different thing. So most reps are not built for that. They are built for sales. They're built to have a relationship with the customer in most cases, and that's how they're wired. They're not wired for business development. So it's okay for them to have to do it. They've got to cut their teeth in and do it to build their customer base in a lot of cases, but there's again a light at the end of the tunnel for most of them. But if it is an ongoing pain point in your organization and you've got the right sales team, but they're not doing the business development part, let's help them out. Let's get business development reps. Let's do email. Let's drive them inbound leads. Whatever we have to do to shortcut it, to fast track it, to get them to decision makers who have a pain point. Okay? All right. Thanks for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. If you need any help, check us out at kevinmdowney.com. We'll talk soon. Thanks.